So today we're checking out a game called Yes, Your Grace. I felt like it was very fitting. This is still too loud. Okay, so that should be a little bit better for us here. Let's go just... Okay. So, first time looking at it. Figured it'd be a good theme for the day since we have the name change coming in. So it says, Guess Your Grace is a game of tough choices. It will be impossible to satisfy the needs of every petitioner. Sometimes your subjects will have spiteful intentions, and sometimes life will get in the way. If you simply have enough resources at the end of each week, that's good enough. Alright. Click on the petitioner to call them forward. It is time, Your Grace. Alright. Click on the throne to step down. I'd better put on the crown. You can find your inventory in the lower left corner. Select an item to interact with it. It's getting a bit rusty. Wear that shit. There we go. You can leave any room by walking to the edge of the screen or by selecting the door. Okay. Ooh. Okay, throne room. Going to the castle walls. Your Grace. A deserter found one of ours hiding in a shed. Shed? Why would you do this, Sobek? There's too many of them. We have no chance of winning. If you let him off, the rest may follow. However, our army is sparse as it is. We need every set of hands able to hold a sword, Your Grace. There's no... Alright. Don't think less of me. There's no place for cowards under my banner. Anyone who refuses to stand for Davern will be met with justice. Stab. A shame. You did what you had to, Your Grace. Over here, Your Grace. You left me no choice. Our men are scared. It's the middle of the night, and yet it's so bright, as if Svarog himself walked our lands. The thin walls won't last long, and we lack any solid defense measures. We don't have enough men. Once they get in, we have nothing we can throw their way. Can you hear the chanting? They're getting ready. We'd better get started. I've gathered archers from all the other walls. They are awaiting you at the wall, Your Grace. Right. There's still time to put up white flags. Sons of Davern. My brothers. Oh, here we go. We stood together through the worst of times. We have proved our strength in many battles, and today we will prove it again. My bravest men, I bid you to fight for all you hold dear. For Davern. Alright. Ha ha ha. I love it. And we've lost the game. My head is on a pike. Alright. 1 year earlier. 3, 2, 1. Okay, here I come. You found me. Well done, Father. Come on, Lorsulia. It's not often that we can do this. I told you, I don't want to play. Aren't you too old for this? Lorsulia, that's no way to speak to your father. Lorsulia is a stick in the mud. Shut it. Asalia? We can see you from miles away. I actually didn't even see her standing there. Oh, you know I'm not playing with you, darling. The sun finally came out. Let me enjoy it. Okay. Borelli used to love to sit here and knit. Now she gets more peace in our bedchamber. Got you. Shouldn't have insulted your sister from across the gardens. She always has to ruin everything. She's so proud she couldn't even find a place to hide. I wasn't even trying to hide. I don't want to play. Next time you don't want to play, maybe try writing a formal announcement. Oh wait, you can't write. Of course I can, you nitwit. Cut it out, both of you. Oh, God. The pains of having a daughter, huh? Okay. Is such a dumpling? Okay. And here's the little one. No, I was doing so well. You must have cheated. Or peeked. I demand another trial of the game. How official. Maybe next time, Sadani. Alright. Forgive me, Your Grace. I hate to interrupt, but your subjects will soon arrive. Alright, enough games. The throne awaits. Very well. The petitioners will start queuing in a moment, Your Grace. We really need to shorten the visiting hours. Alright, so what's all this? Aurelia, okay. A dungeon guard, a peasant, and a peasant. Alright. So we have 30 of whatever this is. I'm assuming gold. 20 grain, it looks like. 100 power, swords. 100 men. 15 happiness. A pigeon. I don't know, and a dude. Okay, and this is our inventory. We're in week 1. How can I be of service, Your Grace? Tell me about the kingdom. What would you like to know about, Your Grace? Resources. We have to control 4 resources to keep our kingdom running smoothly. Gold. Alright, so the first one. Supplies, the middle one. Army, okay, and contentment. We need to distribute gold and supplies to our petitioners. If they're happy, their contentment will grow. A strong kingdom needs a big army. To gain more soldiers for our army, we will need to make alliances with neighboring lords and kings. We can gain resources through taxes, as well as from the alliances we make with lords. Okay, what about taxes? The villages in our domain pay taxes. Happy people will pay their taxes gladly, while the resentful will do what they can to get around them, resulting in less income for us. This is why we need to make sure people's contentment is high in order to keep a good gold flow. Okay? Petitioners. Peasants, merchants, knights, foreigners, lords even. They all have problems, and they will seek help from their king. We can use our resources or agents to help those in need. Beware though, some might come with malicious intentions, so you should carefully consider who is truly in need, Your Grace. Alright, change the subject. Let's change the subject, of course. How can I be of service, Your Grace? That's all for now. I will be here if you need me, Your Grace. Awesome. So this is Woody. Perfect. Nice. I like it. Alright, what do you have to say? Can you go and speak to Lorsulia, my dear? Oh, it's my wife, not a daughter. I've tried talking to her, but she won't respond. I don't know what's got into her recently. Maybe she'll open up a bit more to you. She's probably wandering about at the wall. Of course, my sweetest. Okay. Dungeon guard. Your Grace, I bring bad news. The recent rains have soaked through our roofs. The pantry roof has collapsed, as well as some walls of our dungeon. Only one cell is currently functional. We should really fix those things before they get worse. Otherwise, we'll keep losing supplies. You'll see the required fixes in your weekly summary at the end of the week. Okay? When you meet people and talk to petitioners, your advisor makes a note about the encounter in your archives. You can see all the entries by clicking Archives button. People needs. The recent rainy weather damaged our pantry, roof, and dungeon. We should repair the damages when possible. The oldest of Eric's daughters, Lursulia, is smart, polite, and learns quickly from her mistakes. She is 13. Asalia, Eric's middle daughter. Asalia is adventurous and playful and doesn't care what others think about her. Sidani, Eric's youngest daughter. She observes her sisters and learns quickly, often mimicking their actions. Aurelie, the Queen of Davern, Eric's wife and mother of their 3 daughters. She's always happy to advise the king on important matters. Okay. Cool. I like that. I like that. Options. Okay, standard. Alright, peasants. Your Grace, my daughter's wedding is at hand. Congratulations. The problem is, we don't have enough gold or supplies to make a worthy feast. What will my daughters-in-laws think of our family? We want to hire a band, buy some of that fancy wine on the market. We would only need 5 gold and 5 supplies. That is a lot. That's a lot. And we have a dungeon and a pantry to fix. But it would make them happier, which gives us more taxes. Fuck it, let's try it. Fine. You can't have a marriage without the music and something to kill the thirst. Okay, it only gave us 1. Oh yes, the thirst's the worst. We will show these peasants what a real feast looks like. Haha. Okay. So this guy. Your Grace, I come here representing my village. We want to ask you for 7 gold to help us gather tools and resources required to build an inn. We could really use a new place to rest after a long day of work. Alright. Alright. Make it the best inn around. Oh, we surely will. Thank you, Your Grace. It's all good. Okay. Alright. Peasant asked for gold to build a new inn for the village. The king decided to support the village. A peasant asked for gold and supplies to fund his daughter's wedding. Eric decided to help the folks with their preparation for the wedding. Okay. Monsters. Beasts, dressed in black. They came in the night. Unseen, unheard until they arrived. They attacked the village. We heard the dreadful screams of the slain. Your Grace, I beg you. You must send your men. Check what happened. Find those responsible. Tell me more. Who are they? Bright redheads. Short but sharp fangs. Hundreds of them. Gleaming metal for their claws. We've never seen anything like this. My agent will check out the village. The general should deal with these bandits easily. Thank you, Your Grace. General sent for 1 week. I'm assuming this is the general. So click on the glowing flower to advance to the next week once you're ready. Sometimes you'll need to see your family members before you can advance. Okay, so we click the throne to get up. Okay. Blue icons indicate important matters to attend. Green icons show optional conversations. Yeah, let's go to the gardens. Let's check it out. Asali. Yes, father? Can you explain the fight in the gardens? What is the matter with you two? You and Lursulia used to be best friends. You mean, why is Lursulia such a big baby? This is the kind of thing I mean. She's annoying is all. You need to stop fighting with each other. Insulting your sister won't make the situation better. She'll just get more resentful as time goes by. But it's so hard. Sigh. I'm sorry, father. I won't do it again. Good. Cool. Glad that's resolved. Dungeon. Damn it. This is worse than I thought. The recent downpours have damaged a lot of buildings, Your Grace. While we still have space for prisoners, we should focus on buildings that need more attention. I've had a scribe write a list of things that need to be fixed. You will see this in your weekly summary, Your Grace. This sounds like it's going to be costly. Yes. I'd rather not go in there. What if more walls collapse? By the gods, that could have been me. Your Grace, do you see what happened here? If I was in the other cell, I would have been crushed. This is a sign. The gods have forgiven my sins. I shall serve the mighty ones. I will dedicate my life to those in need. I mean, if I could get out of here, please. Why are you in here again? Oh, I bumped into the innkeeper on the street and stepped on his toe. How dare you tell such falsehoods? He ordered a gallon of beer, drank it all by himself, and didn't even have the gold to pay for it. I know the innkeeper. He was pretty upset. Oh yes, I think I remember. Your Grace, I have been enlightened. I won't ever do such a stupid thing again. I will serve a higher purpose now. Just maybe let me out? You got what you deserved. I think you will need some more time to think about your actions. Your Grace, but I am the chosen one. The gods have spared my life for a reason. Yeah, well. These barrels are empty. They used to store our wine. Okay. Window. The dungeon is very dark and moist. I'd like to stay here for long. I wouldn't like to stay here for longer than a minute. Yeah. Me neither, dude. Okay. And to the castle walls we go. Generals and hunters sometimes come here to practice swordsmanship. This old piece of fabric is covering a hole in the roof. These fields used to be covered in forests. Our agriculture is thriving. Oh, it's you. You need to stop fighting with your sister. Do you want to talk about what happened in the gardens? No. I'm fine, Father. Why didn't you want to play with us? You used to find the best spots, remember? Maybe I'm not 5 anymore. I can see something's wrong. Why won't you talk to me? Everything's fine. Don't you have things to do? So Asalia's been pretty nasty recently. I don't know where your sister learned to be so rude. I'll see you later. I'll leave you to it. Sure.
I don't know.
Pet the cat, pet the cat, pet the cat, pet the cat. Alright. So she's obviously unhappy. Nice castle. This is your weekly summary screen. Here you will be able to see your kingdom's weekly income and expenses. You can buy upgrades and fixes for the castle in the left screen. To buy an upgrade, simply click the button with the upgrade name and you'll see the cost added to the summary. Okay. Broken theater, -1 happiness. Broken pantry roof, -5 grain. Stand the general, -9 gold. Taxes 11, and we got 8 grain. So we could do that. And that. I think that's going to be our best bet. Okay, save and continue. Grevno, week 2. Alright, what's up, what's up? How can I be of service, Your Grace? Alright, that's all. Cool. Wow, that is a big line of people. Alright, the general. Your Grace, no sign of the monsters. We did stumble upon these bandits, though. They were pillaging the village. Redhead, sharp teeth, a crest of Redovia. I thought you could only find them in books and old manuscripts. Well, seems like we have one right here, too. Tell me, whose banner are you bearing? Is it true that you're from Rodovia? Your man is right. Rodovia is my home, and soon yours too, ha. Why are you here? What were you and your men doing near the village? We're just making a living. One man might call it plunder. I would call it hard work. Who's your leader? Do you have a king? Or are you just a barbaric thief? We are a free people. We don't bow to kings or lords. Bold words for someone trespassing in another country. Bold and stupid. I've heard enough. Your Grace, we can't allow barbarians to stalk our lands, plundering and killing innocent men. There is no question that justice needs to be dealt to this one. Execution, baby. No Rodovian scum will threaten the crown. Behead him. My brothers will hear about this, and you will feel their poisonous bite. I need to see Aurelia about this. Alright. Bye, dude. Easy. I'm here representing Bank de Florentini, Your Grace. I hear that your treasury has seen better times, but I'm here to help. How does this work? How does this all work again? We understand that sometimes it's hard to be a king, and we want to do our best to help. We offer quick and easy solutions to give you a surge of gold and supplies, whichever you may be in need of. Our exclusive package offers 50 gold or supplies instantly available for your use. The bank only adds a small fee of 10 gold or supplies depending on the type of loan. It's paid off in weekly amounts of 10 until you pay off your debt, Your Grace. We won't charge you any additional costs. Oh, last thing to note, we only do one type of loan at a time. So if you want to borrow gold, we can't lend you supplies until the first loan is repaid and vice versa. And remember, the first loan is free of charge. You just pay back what you take. I want to borrow gold. We can offer 50 gold repayable over 5 weeks. Remember, the first loan is free of charge. I'll take it. Perfect. Anything else, Your Grace? That's it for now. The Bank de Florentini is always happy to help. What do you make of this, Audrey? Rodovians? Here? How would they get through the mountains? Why would they threaten a war? It's a lot of questions, but I need answers, Audrey. Forgive me, Your Grace. I'm just puzzled. It might be reasonable to start thinking about renewing some old treaties. Talk to old friends. See who could give us a hand. With our current resources, a war would bring certain defeat. I will make some preparations. Good. Ursulia, I bring news, Father. Asalia sneaked out at night last week. I ran into her while she was going back to her chamber, all laughing and a little tipsy, I think. She wouldn't say where she'd been, and Sidani, as thick as she is, spilled everything to me in the morning. Those two chit-chat all the time. They think I don't realize. Thick, don't speak ill of your sister. What's got into you, Ursulia? And Salia sneaks out to some wedding, gets all drunk, but I'm the bad one all of a sudden? I'd better talk to Salia about this. You girls are going to drive me mad one day. Daughters, am I right? Daughters. Peasant. Your Grace, my dear son is nowhere to be found. Yes, a really daft little boy, but still he is my son. I ask you to help us find him, Your Grace. Is there a chance you could do so? Our general will try to find your son. He'll ask around and see if he can track your son down. I hope he is still in one piece. You have my thanks, Your Grace. Alright, cool. 2 weeks. Okay. My name is Eden. I'm the Lord of Branca, Your Grace. I will be as straightforward as possible. Someone has kidnapped my daughter, and they expect me to pay 12 gold to get her back. The thing is, I tracked them down and I know where they are keeping her. I planned everything out. I just need your general to help me take her back. Of course, I could just pay the ransom. Either way, I'll need your help, Your Grace. Well, F. I don't think there's enough generals. Oh, so we can get more. Oh, that's kind of cool. 12 gold. God, having an ally would... It'd pretty much guarantee us an ally. But just 12 gold? Take the gold. It's better to play it safe. Let's not give them a reason to harm your daughter. Yes, her safety is the most important thing. Thank you, Your Grace. I will let you know how it goes. Alright. Oh, we need to remember this guy, so he doesn't screw us over. Pietro, Your Grace, I fear for my life. I think someone is trying to get me. What's going on? I think someone is following me. They want me dead. Who's they? I don't know. How would I know? I haven't done anything, right? I better be going. What? A lord visited? That didn't look like a lord. Okay. Gardens. Let's go talk to the daughters, see what's up about this sneaking out. Yes, father. There was a wedding in the village. I've heard there was quite a fine wedding in the village just outside our walls. Considering the resources you spent to help them out with it, it definitely was. How did sounds as if they had the honor of a royal guest. No, of course not. I've heard what people say, is all. Come on now, I know about the wedding. Ursulia told me what happened. How would she know anyway? Oh, of course, Sidani. Sidani? You're too careless, Asalia. Sneaking out at night, insulting your sister, what's next? I don't know, murder, maybe? Enough of your jokes, Asalia. Do you know what's out there? What could have happened if someone found a princess by herself in a village? All the drunkards, thugs? Nothing happened, father. I was dressed differently. I was careful. I'm not stupid. I know what I'm doing. All I wanted was a little fun. Ursulia said you got drunk. That's a lie. I know what I'm doing. I can take care of myself. How many times? Ursulia. Since she turned 13, she thinks you will make her marry some fat, dumb prince and send her off to another castle. If she intends to be such a lousy rat, maybe it would be for the best. Is that why she's been acting up lately? I suppose so. It doesn't change the fact that she's just infuriating. It doesn't change the fact that you didn't stop with the name calling. You are confined to the castle. No more visits to the market. You will not be visiting the market. What am I supposed to do inside these godforsaken walls? Ugh, stupid Ursulia. I'll teach her a lesson. Stop with the names. I better talk to Ursulia. Don't do anything silly, Asalia. Do I ever? Yeah, well... Do you ever? What kind of... Alright, bedchamber. I think we have to talk to the wife. That's what he wanted to do. They seem much bigger in real life than they are in this painting, right? We eat a lot of storks here in Davern. They are very graceful birds. There's Dresser, where she gets ready for the day. I wish I could have a snooze right now. I have plenty to do, though. Yep, true. Darling. Foreign barbarians visit us. Rodovians have come to Davern. One of their bandits was brought to the castle. Rodovians? That can't be right. Do you think it's about our promise? It might be. What do you think? 13 years ago, we promised our unborn child's hand to a thug. Bayron, wasn't it? Doesn't matter. After 13 years, a Rodovian shows up in our castle. I'll be damned. Yes, Ursulia will soon become a woman, and we will need to find her a husband. And Bayran, the villain, will arrive to make me fulfill my promise. What about the witch? Do you remember the curse? I don't even want to think about this. Let's just hope the curse is nothing but a hoax and see how things with the thug turn